Well, I thought that I could switch from my face to the greenhouse camera, but I had to stop the video. So I'm just going to do a small pan here, show how things are looking right now. It's been cloudy, so we have the lights on, and it's not really helping them grow much. We really need some sunshine. So we still have some baby seedlings still growing, little baby Greek oreganos and some other small things. These are all of our pepper plants here. They're pretty much getting ready to transplant probably next week. So Jess and Dave, they're going to come and help me from time to time as needed to do any transplanting. Petunias are always a little slow going. So as you can see, even the germination is not quite perfect. We've had, some come out later, and so there's some big, some small, and they are slow going to begin with, and then all of a sudden they take off and they're huge. So it's always a mystery. I'm always worried, okay, are the petunias going to do much? But they always end up beautiful. More petunias. I had started for my own personal project some spruce trees from seed, and they're coming up slow but sure. I want to show you, here's some nice parsley. This is the curly-leaved parsley and the flat-leaf parsley. I like cooking with that better, but usually see the curly leaf as a garnish. But it's a biennial. I'm going to ask you what a biennial is, and that's going to be one of the questions that you'll have to answer. What is a biennial? So Justin, here are your black and pink hibiscus. They're slow but surely coming. We had a little thrips problem in here. We're going to talk about insects and things in the next coming up chapters, but I was able to get them in control. Lemongrass, it takes a while. But again, I'll show you this lemongrass, and then I'll go over and show you some that I saved from last year, just in what season, how fast it can grow. Oh shoot, the tag's on the other side, so I can't remember what that is. Oh, that's our rosemary multi-pells. Do you remember doing the multi-pells? It was where there was multiple seeds in one pellet, and so you didn't have to worry about fine seeds. They already put as many as you need to get a good clump going. Some of the seeds we direct sowed. I think you guys helped with some of these. These are some zinnias that we just put the seeds directly in these pots. That'll save us from having to transplant. So they're doing okay. But I'm going to zoom back over to the lemongrass that we saved from last year, and that we split it in like 3 pieces. This is from one plant. And then we divided it up even further into these clumps we're going to try to sell those bigger clumps. I wish we had smell-o-vision, because these lemon blossoms smell so good. It really took off. I think I accidentally fertilized with the wrong fertilizer, and it threw it into flowering and fruiting mode, and I also had trimmed it, so it really spurred a lot of growth. So in this greenhouse, we are fertilizing with a 9-45-14. So you're going to have to do a little paragraph on what a fertilizer That's 9, 45, 14, what those numbers mean, and what those rates promote. So that's going to be your assignment for this video, as well as I'll have a couple more questions. I'm going to walk over to the lettuce. We stopped any new production of lettuce just because we don't know what's happening from day to day, but there's lettuce we had started a couple weeks ago versus the ones we had originally started, and they're looking good. They're even getting some nice coloration. It's supposed, some of these, it's a mix. They're supposed to be like a fancy leaf, a red leaf, and a green leaf. Oh, I think I see kind of a fancy leaf coming out right there. So we'll use this as a learning tool. Oh yeah, Justin, you were right. See, we have some nice algae growth in our clear tubes. Lovely. But it was an experiment just to see if that tube size would work. We can always buy some other tubes for that. So I'm going to move on to the other greenhouse. I wanted to get a baseline of what this stuff looked like before we do our transplanting tomorrow, and then I'll do another video next week showing what all we've done.